Here we are, long hair, brushing and combing. Comb your hair, brush your hair, comb your hair. And you can see it's long. And yes, sometimes at this length you can't see the full length. But when I do the ones in the kitchen, I feel like with the laptop, you can see the length better. Okay, so after I comb through my hair, I will go with strokes with brushing through my hair. And I have another secret. I haven't like thoroughly brushed and combed my hair. Like I rebraided it one time, but it was like 2 days because if I'm not going anywhere, that's what I've been doing. Because I'm just like, I've been doing cleaning of the closet and stuff. I haven't been doing like I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna do a full hair brushing yesterday, but no, I just rinsed my scalp in the bathroom this morning when I took a shower, and that was that with a hat. Like I've been really well. I don't brush my hair over my face because I am practical. Like I do. What is real? Do you want real or do you want fakey fake? Or do you just want modeling? I've learned my lessons and I've learned the harm. I do not brush my hair over my face unless it just happens naturally. Natural all the way every day. Like, for better or worse, I just have to do it that way. So, yeah, the way I brush my hair is the way I do it. And if it's not over the face completely, that's okay, I mistake. I brush my hair in a way that feels good and it's good and conducive for my hair. That's what I'm doing to get my hair like detangled again for braiding. And I might do another washing video maybe later this week. I don't know. But nobody really seemed to like that last one I did. It wasn't super duper popular in my opinion. No, I just do what's comfortable because that's not realistic. Like people brush their hair the way they brush their hair. You know, brushing over your face is not realistic, and it's not really like for me. It's not like I don't brush my hair over my face like that. Oh, it's covering my face. See, unless I was doing some sort of hairdo, like to do that, but I'm not. Just trying to get my hair ready for a braid. Once it's braid ready, braid worthy. I want my hair to feel like I can put a braid in it. That's what I want. I just want my hair feeling like it can be braided up and nice and tingle free. Simple, happy, no stress. I love simple, happy, low stress hair. You know how you get simple, happy, low stress hair? You do it your way every day. What is belly hair? What does that mean even? Do you mean the hair is like longer? I don't know what that means. Does it? What does that mean? I don't know. And mouse. No. Usually when I'm combing, I'm mostly focused on just doing the hair, and you can watch. And this is a great tip. Like, let's say you didn't really have a mirror in your bathroom, but you have to have 20/20 vision. I don't have 20/20 vision when I brush my hair because, yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses. Because here's a true story. This is another reason I didn't mention precisely in the last live stream why I hate like the layered shorter haircuts, because they would get stuck in the hinges of my glasses more. Like when you have long hair or any kind of hair, you can get stuck in the hinges of your glasses, and I don't like that. I like hair, like when I'm out and about, I want the hair off my face. I don't need to be touching and flipping it around. That doesn't make me feel special or good. I just want my hair in a braid. Like I want it simple, and I want it when I like. Yeah, I wear my hair loose a couple times, but for the general public, I don't really need it because not in the modern times anyway, and I don't want to be detangling for hours. The last time I wore my hair completely loose in public was on April 23rd of this last year, and it was a mistake because, oh yeah, buddy, every time I wore my hair down or loose, one time in December 2018, I was detangling my hair for 3 hours because I wore it down. Whoa, buddy, I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I hate detangling. Tangles are not my friend, and if you want long hair, you don't want tangles. But, you know, like I said, some people have this kind of tangle-free hair where their hair just falls out of a tangle so easily, and it doesn't tangle, period. I think that was another reason I hated where people had car rides with the windows down. That used to be a pet peeve because I didn't like my hair getting blown around. I never really liked that for some reason, I guess. It just kind of bothers me. I don't know. I'm not a hair down, like riding in a car kind of person. It's not my thing. But you know, when you want to first detangle a section and it feels tingly, not super tingly, but just like, well, a little because I kept it in a braid for a few days. It's a lot less tingly. Like, yes, there's some tangling going on, but you have to brush your hair every day in order for it to be, you know, smooth looking. You just do usually, unless you have a type of hair where you don't, then you don't. But even if you keep it in a braid, once it comes out, you do have to comb it. I do anyway. But combing is the best place to start. It really is. And then for me, I want some moisture in my hair because I feel like when you have moisture and this leave-in conditioner, I'm just like spraying it in, saturating my hair. In fact, for me, pro tip, I love to leave the house with my hair wet. Yes, you heard me. Leaving the house with your hair wet, with my hair type, and just what my philosophy is on hair deviates from everybody else. I need to do this when I do a hair washing video, but I don't wash my hair as much anymore. But this is what I used to love. When I did wash my hair more and it was shorter, the thing I loved about it was your hair was wet, and I don't like to use styling products in my hair. So water and a little bit of coconut oil would just be so great for keeping my hair back all day. And some people would be mortified, like, oh my gosh, your hair's still wet and a thick braid at the end of the day. But I'd be like, I'm fine. I never got sick. By the way, I want to do this if you live in Moscow or like the Arctic Circle where it's cold in the wintertime. But in California, I didn't feel like I had to have my hair completely dried when I left the house. It wasn't rainy and snowy and sleety. And even if my hair got wet when I was walking in the rain outside, I actually liked it because you know what? They're right, rainwater is good for your hair. And it looked great. And I don't know, could that be another reason that I've had some benefits to my hair locked, sometimes off and on when it doesn't rain a lot here, but I've walked with my hair in the rain and it got wet. And I don't mind getting wet in the rain. Because rain is not scary. Rain is delightful, and I don't need to hide under an umbrella. I'm not afraid of being wet. So many people like, oh my gosh, I have to get it dry. Like, my hair has to be completely dry before I leave the house. Not me. I like it slick down. I don't mind if my hair is still wet in a braid for like a whole day, and then as it dries in the braid, you can leave the house right away. So you don't want your hair sopping wet because that's not good for combing and for my kind of hair. Unless you have more of a curly, coily hair where yes, then your hair would be wet because you're detangling in the shower. But even I want some moisture in my hair. You don't need your hair completely dry to leave the house. You just don't. Like, in my opinion, other people can do as they wish. But for me, it's perfect because you just braid your hair up. And if you run out of time to completely comb your hair, what I used to do some days would be I'd braid it up and wear it. That would be a day I'd wear my hair up, actually. Because I'd have it in a braided bun sometimes because it wouldn't be completely detangled. And I'd feel like, oh, I can kind of hide the tangles a bit more, until I can get home and detangle it to my satisfaction. So if anybody wonders why I don't do like as many combing videos, is because I've kind of been combing my hair less because I don't know, I'll shower on a day off, I'll re-braid my hair, but I got busy organizing the closet, so I didn't really have time like to comb out my hair yesterday. And then today I rinse my scalp in the shower, just not like a full rinse, but what I do is I just put my hair up with clippies and I let like the shower hit parts of my scalp. And then sometimes if I feel like a real part of my scalp's kind of oily, I'll take a little bit of body wash or maybe just some shampoo and just kind of lightly maybe get a little bit of shampoo in that area and then just kind of let the water lightly hit that area. And I don't care if my hair gets fully saturated, because with my hair texture, having my hair somewhat wet, because look, I'm constantly like spraying this stuff into my hair. I forgot how much I love like this leave-in. This is so much better. Like, I like this one. This is like my new grape jelly jam friend. Leave-ins are your friends. Like when I was young, I used to have a hair detangler. It was probably not the best ingredients on the planet. It was like one of those Johnson & Johnson ones. But my hair loved it. It was so good for my hair. It just really loved, like, my hair needs some moisture in it when I detangle. It needs a little bit of moisture. My hair cannot be bone dry when I comb it or brush it. Like, I need a bit of moisture, but conditioning moisture, not like just plain old water. So that's my hair type for me, and I find it really works. So yeah, I do get a lot of water in my hair. But I do a lot of rinses in my hair, which is why I'm able to prolong like fully washing my hair. Because even if I do like a scalp rinse or get a little bit of conditioner, I'm not super strategic. Like, I'm not really super picky about like having a special routine. I just do I just kind of follow what is innate or what's intuitive, and I just do what works for my little hair. So yeah, I don't feel like my hair has to be completely dry. And I thought about doing like a full hair routine, like showing that, but I don't know. I'm still organizing parts of my house, so I haven't felt like filming another one. So I did film a video where I shampooed my hair because people said they wanted to wash my hair, see me wash my hair, but nobody seemed really, like even all the people who are really into washing, like it wasn't exciting enough for them, which once again, like, I'm not doing backflips to figure out. I'm just like, okay, just enjoy watching people comb hair, or don't. I don't know what to tell you. Or enjoy like seeing how somebody does it instead of saying you should do it that way, because maybe they do it this way because that's the way they do it. I love to see how people do their own things. I'm not like do it that way. That's how you get to be less control freaky. Did you know it? It's good to let go of somebody you're control freak. Like when you say somebody should do something this way. You have a bit of a control freak in you. And I just want to say, if you want to grow as a human being, and you want to get rid of some of your control freakiness, and you want to learn to appreciate how other people do things, just watch, look, listen. Like, don't expect. It's so much better, you know? So many variables. That's why, yeah, I don't expect anybody to do anything a certain way. I just don't. It's kind of cool to see how different people brush their hair, comb their hair, what they do. I mean, we all kind of do similar things, but yeah. Anyway, this is just a meandering ramble about hair combing, right? I really like Big Comb. Big Comb is very good because you know what? Sometimes I just don't feel comfortable subjecting my hair to a hairbrush. And I thought I would try because everybody said, oh, this brush is the best one. It's the very, very, very best brush for your hair, but I still feel like this brush pulls on my hair more than others. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't, but I just feel, it feels like it tugs more. Could I be wrong? Maybe I am. I don't know. And I think it's okay. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I feel like this brush tugs. And here's this brush, the Eco Tools brush. It was cheaper. And this brush, when I run this brush through my hair, it feels less tuggy. The bristles is actually more, look, I'm glad that I got so many brushes just so I can show you my opinions. This brush is more bendy than this one, and I just feel like this one tugs on my hair less than this one. But that's kind of my opinion at this point. I don't know. It's just kind of how I feel about it. But maybe I'll try to like that brush more. Why am I just not liking that brush much? I gave it a chance. Like, I really did. I thought, oh, I must be missing out on something. Am I missing out on something? Because people keep saying that this Tangle Teaser brush, and I'm not undermining their reviews, because obviously for them, like this Tangle Teaser is just like the best brush. But like somebody pointed out that has really long hair, and she's really smart because her hair is really long, and she has a lot of good advice about it in the comments. She doesn't have a channel of her own, but she has a lot of really good comments. She said, you know, a paddle brush is still really good because you can get a lot of hair. And you know, like this paddle brush, the Eco Tools one, it's real bendy. And when I get back to using it, I'm like, yeah, if I've combed for a bit, this is a really nice brush actually. I mean, not for everything. So I experiment. I go between the brushes and I'm like, which one do I feel like is tugging less? Is there one that tugs a little bit less? I always ask myself this. Does one brush tug less than the other? It's a good question to ask. Does one tug less than the other? Does it or doesn't it? It makes you wonder, does one brush tug less than the other? Does one brush tug more than the other? I don't know. I guess it just depends on, so I have many hairbrushes now. I am not needing to buy any more hairbrushes because in my long hair journey, I thought, I'll try different brushes. I had the Swisco brush. I love that thing. And then, well, the very first brush that I had 3 years ago, what was it? It was a Conair like brush. It was just the tourmaline brush. And I thought, oh, that brush isn't probably very good. So then I upgraded to this brush. And I haven't used this petal brush in a while. Sometimes I feel like this one isn't as good as this one because it has that big, I don't know, I feel like, is this one good? So I think about it. I'm like, should I try it again and see like what I think? Like, since I've given it some time, like, should this brush come out to play too? Do you like see all my various hairbrushes? So once you've kind of gone through your hair, I don't know, this is an okay brush. It's not my favorite though. Like, I do like it how it has that smooth tourmaline to it, but is this my favorite brush? I don't know. It's okay. It's not bad or anything. It's just not my favorite. I mean, it's bendy enough, I guess. But I guess what I like about this brush is you can rinse it out really well. And then I feel like if you need to detangle your hair, the bendiness of this brush is just really good because it's super bendy. It's a handy bendy brush club. Like that brush. Be careful not to cut down my hair or something. Anyways, I could be wrong. I get a little obsessive about like not wanting the flat hair. It gets obsessive up in here. So yeah, it takes me longer to brush out my hair, but it's kind of like something didn't change. You know, because I'll be honest with you, when I was wearing my hair up more, I didn't always brush it out every day. I just kind of finger detangled it and rebraided it and put it up for like 4 days in a row. And then it would hit Thursday when I had a Thursday off, or it would hit Saturday when I had a Saturday off. So I'd be slowly brushing out my hair. So did anything change? Not really. Probably combing my hair in some ways more, some ways less. I feel like maybe less time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not chatterbeaning. I'm not texting as much. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I just don't know what to say about all that. I mean, I know everybody else is in the 5-minute flat detangling club, but I'm not. I like to take my time brushing my hair. But I don't comb it out like every single day. And that's where I got an argument with my sister. She goes, well, you need to cut some of your hair if you don't have time to brush it every day. It's not that. I just like to be gentle with my hair, and I'm not going to take a brush through my hair just to say I brushed it. Like, if I run out of time, I'm just going to gently finger detangle my hair, and, like, especially if I've done, like, a scalp rinse, and my hair has some wetness in the scalp, I like to let it dry a tiny bit before I go in there, you know? I don't want to be too, like, over-taxing on it. It's just my opinion, you know, folks. If you have your own opinion on hair, nobody's keeping you from doing your hair the way that works for you. Like anybody that has their own opinion and says this works better, they can definitely do that. Like if they think something works better for their hair, they should definitely do that. And I'm happy that I did like investigate different hair brushes. But it kind of brought me back to my conclusion that the brushes I had originally were better, or worked better for, say, moi than for them, you know? Anyway, I'll be back in a bit.